The headline reads that Suspended Cannabis Control Commission (CCC) Chair Shannon O'Brien sues State Treasurer Deb Goldberg, claiming wrongful suspension. So the suspended chairs from the Cannabis Control Commission, she's suing Deb Goldberg, saying that she was wrongfully removed from her position. At the time of this article, she was removed with pay. In her lawsuit, Shannon O'Brien claims that Goldberg doesn't have the authority to suspend her, hasn't shown any justification, and also claims that there's a history within the commission of removing members by making up allegations just to get them out of there, essentially. O'Brien was suspended 2 weeks ago for what was described only as, quote, several serious allegations made about the chair's behavior. But then I dug a little bit further, found some more articles, and this one is going to be referenced out of MJ Biz Daily. That headline reads, Massachusetts marijuana chair sues as allegations emerge. Looked for more details about this suspension and what led to it, but didn't find any. However, according to this article, there was a report that was done, paid for by the commission, done by an independent third-party law firm. The report came back, and the answer, according to the article, was the only path forward was to suspend this person with pay according to their hiring guidelines. There's no other information at all. And so I'm going to quote this article here. It says, according to the CCC's employee handbook, suspension with pay is the only allowable remedy at this point, as the findings are being reviewed and action is being considered. And again, O'Brien was suspended on September 14th for undisclosed reasons and a length of time that is, I guess, to be determined. So she's going back and suing the person who suspended her. She lawyered up. Everyone's lawyered up, but there is no information about the complaint being filed that leads us to an answer of why this person in such a powerful position was suspended, how long they'll be suspended for, etc. So I found it kind of interesting because there's like a lot of headlines about this. It's getting a lot of steam, but I didn't see anything as to a reason. And if any of my counterparts here have any additional information, I'll certainly take it. But I didn't find any, and that's my article today. And happy Monday to everybody.
Oh, thank you, Chris. What was she the chair of?
The Cannabis Control Commission.
Oh, in Massachusetts.
Yeah, like the whole fucking state.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And so they hired a law firm to investigate.
This is big.
Yeah, they hired a law firm to investigate, quote, several serious allegations made by a commissioner and other agency staffers, but that's it. That's all the information that's out there. I found that.
I wish we had Dale on today, or one of our lawyers on today, because is it legal to actually put them out of their chair just because of allegations?
Well, I mean, they will ask people to step aside because they feel that so much attention in regards to certain cases could stop them from doing their job or serving the public will or whatnot. So I have seen that happen in different instances.
And I think too, when you suspend someone with pay, that removes that person from, to some degree going back and suing you, because then you have to prove damages and loss and all that. And if you didn't have any, right, that happens in the first responder world quite often, suspended with pay until they button everything up so that the department doesn't get sued later.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. Is usually, especially while an investigation is happening, so they'll just put them off, take leave with pay, and then it's completely legal. Especially if that's what they signed in their work agreement.
Yeah.
I like what Troy just said in the chat. He said, you know what comes after suspension? You're fired.
Not always.
I see what you did there.
Not if law firm Ted and Weld out of Boston has anything to say about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh man. Man, oh man, oh
man!
Man.
This is pretty damn big.
I wonder if she was embezzling funds.
Certain allegations, maybe. Yeah.
I mean, that could be.
What do you think could have garnered such punishment?
I know what would garner such punishment. She probably.
You think sex is involved?
She probably wouldn't bend the knee to the woke left.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would say that she was shipping out boxes, but like she's on the East Coast, so that wouldn't work.
Oh, was receiving boxes then.
Maybe she was on the receiving end.
Yeah, maybe a bunch of packages showed up at her office.
Man, that would be a
You know
very
what I
smart
mean?
move. I wouldn't have her the head of anything if she did that.
She'd been like, "Hey, these are all samples for testing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's
Good
all
old
Go home
sample
and test
clause.
these.
yeah, it's all
Testing the turkey bags.
it's all
Good old
THCA.
sample
We
clause.
ordered this
Works
off
every time.
online. Oh
It's
man, oh man.
THCA.
Yeah, I want to know more. I want to know what these
Hemp.
allegations really are.
Purple hemp.
Yeah, I want to know what these allegations
Yes.
are. But
Well, I think the whole point of the story is that O'Brien wants to know what the allegations are too. I mean, it
Yeah,
doesn't
I
seem
think
as if
yeah.
there's
Yeah.
much out there on what is what.
They need
And
to put
I
it out
frankly don't
there.
understand how she doesn't know who her boss is.
I thought
If
she
the
was the
treasurer
boss.
can't, I would. No, I'm saying she's
It's
saying that the
wrongful
state treasurer
termination.
doesn't have the rights to suspend her. I would assume her boss would be the governor.
Mhm.
So I kind of agree with her on what's going on.
I do too.
It seems very
side-
odd.
Yeah, I wonder
with her.
I wonder if she just said, "You know what? Screw what they're talking about. You're not the governor. I'm still going to show up to work today." Or you think she's just going to take the day off?
Well,
She's
but
getting paid out of
I'm
it.
guessing the state treasurer has the power to turn off her paycheck is part of the issue. So she could just show up and not get paid.
Yeah, but
I
then
think that's not the
she-
brightest plan, but
then she'd have a labor claim against the state.
Show me
she's
who
gonna have a lot
controls
of
the
claims
money,
against the state.
and I
Really.
Turn her
care not
badge
who
off.
makes the laws.
They're
And turn her badge off. She ain't gonna be able to get in the building.
going to turn her fob off. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.